ever pondered over the powerful dynasties that shaped the history of South India? One such influential force was the Chalukya dynasty, ruling large parts of southern and central India between the 6th and the 12th centuries. This dynasty stands out for its substantial contributions to administration, trade, architecture, and literature. Hailing from the modern Karnataka region, the Chalukya dynasty took root in 543 AD, when Pulakeshin I seized control of the territory between the Krishna and Tungabhadra rivers and the Western Ghats. The epicenter of this dynasty was Vatapi, known today as Badami. The Chalukya reign is a story of three related yet distinct dynasties. The first of these, the Badami Chalukyas, emerged during the decline of the Kadamba kingdom of Banavasi and ascended to prominence during the reign of Pulakeshin II. Following the demise of Pulakeshin II, the eastern Chalukyas carved out their own kingdom in the eastern Deccan. They ruled from Vengi up until the 11th century. In the western Deccan, the ascension of the Rashtrakutas in the mid-8th century overshadowed the Chalukyas of Badami, only to be later revived by their descendants, the western Chalukyas, in the late 10th century. The western Chalukyas ruled from Kalyani, or modern Basava Kalyan, until the end of the 12th century. The Chalukya era signifies an important chapter in South Indian history and a golden age in the history of Karnataka. With the rise of the Badami Chalukyas, the political landscape of South India transitioned from smaller kingdoms to large empires. This period saw the birth of efficient administration, the flourish of overseas trade and commerce, and the emergence of a new style of architecture known as Chalukyan architecture. Kannada literature found eager patronage from the Western Chalukyas in the Jain and Virashaiva traditions, having already enjoyed royal support in the 9th century Rashtrakuta court. The Eastern Chalukyas, in the 11th century, were generous patrons of Telugu literature. In sum, the Chalukya dynasty played an instrumental role in molding the history and culture of South India. Their reign marked a time of political stability, economic prosperity, and cultural progression. The legacy of the Chalukyas continues to shape the region, firmly embedding them in India's rich historical fabric.